Good morning.
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning here in Brasov, Romania. Today we're going for a hike up the mountain, up Tampa Mountain it is called. It's only supposed to take about an hour, but yeah, should be good. It's a really nice day. So first we're going to go grab some coffee and then get started.
Yay! Maybe and Grace, we're about to have some coffee at a specialty little coffee brewery. That should be nice. And then we're going to just go get a quick bakery snack just to eat before we head up on the hike.
So what's the story with sunscreen?
Okay, so Matt's paranoid that bears eat people with sunscreen on just because he read an article. So I put some on my face, but I haven't put any on my body, and now it's really hot and I'm freaking out. So I'm gonna risk the sunscreen, and if we get eaten by a bear, Holly's not gonna be here to say I told you so. No, it's not gonna happen though. I did read another article that said that there's no evidence to support that bears love sunscreen, so I think we'll be okay.
I don't know if they love it, but they'll give it a taste.
They might. We'll see.
Just picked up some bread things for breakfast. So it was breakfast for like £1, so that's pretty good. Now we're wandering up to, I think this is the supermarket thing over here, to get some water before we go on this hike which starts into town.
We're just at the trailhead now. It's a bit breezy, so hopefully you can hear me. It's about 45 to 50 minutes up from this point, and then we get to the sign and we'll be able to get a beautiful view of the city, which is exciting.
Alright, so we've seen some pretty alarming warning signs before, but I have to say this one worries me more than any that we've seen before.
It's literally like lions and tigers and bears. And snakes, what the hell?
Oh, vipers, yeah, good. Just in case you couldn't see the bear properly.
What about the fucking lion? Or whatever that thing is.
Lynx. I guess let's just get started and see how we go.
Let's do it. Let's see.
I'll probably fall over and hurt myself before we get far anyway.
That's probably the biggest worry of all of this. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. I feel like in these videos you can always just hear me panting in the background. I mean, so far we're literally seeing teeny boppers, so I don't think the bear risk is too high.
And children.
Yeah, so the bears will get the children first. How you doing?
Well, walks like this always humble me. I always feel like I'm pretty fit. And then you put me on an incline like that and I'm like, it's beautiful though.
Alright, so we've just reached like a crossroads where there's a bunch of trails going in different directions. Looks like there's some cyclists that have come up here as well. And I think this is like a campground. I think people camp here sometimes because there's like a fire pit. But anyway, we think we're a little bit further to get to the Brasov sign. So we're going to get up there and then decide what we do next. So there's a well here near the top of the summit. How you doing, darling?
Very well. Like that? Yeah, I'm good. It's so beautiful. Definitely a bit more of a challenging walk than I was expecting, but it's so worth it. It's beautiful.
This is the panoramic view. I don't know if you won't be able to see properly over there probably, but there's a snow-capped mountain over there. Bit of a sickening drop over the edge there. Well, we haven't been eaten by bears, but
yet
I do have a feeling that the sunscreen may have been a wise thing to put on. So, yeah, well done. So apparently that point there, lots of people get there and think it's the end. But you can see the Romanian flag at the top, which is the peak of the mountain you can see from town. So we're up there in hopefully a few minutes. Back in the shade feels kind of nice, actually.
That's beautiful. Now we're back into the territory. Oh wait, there we go.
So here's the back of the Brasov sign that you can see from our room, which is pretty amazing when you think about it, that we're like all the way up here.
Yeah, because it's this big from our room.
Yeah.
And now it's like this big.
Let's go have a look, shall we?
It's fucking sweet.
People in one thing, isn't it?
I'm scared.
Oh well, I don't think it closes either.
Shit in my pants. Okay,
Right.
so we've just gotten back down the mountain. We caught the cable car down, which was terrifying, obviously. It was about £3 each, which was pretty good. The hike itself up there was absolutely spectacular. It was so beautiful, and the way down was nice and easy. At the end, we gave the lady 100 lei, and she was horrified and gave us change very grumpily, so that was fun. But yeah, it was good. Lots of fun. Nice, beautiful hike to start the morning. And now we're going to go try to find some Romanian grill. We're both craving a bit of meat. So we're going to have that for lunch, hopefully. We have just sat down for lunch. There's actually a restaurant kind of on the mountain, which is really beautiful. So I'm getting a beef meatball soup and Matt's getting a pork shank. That will hopefully see us through to dinner.
It was good. I'm glad we got out to do something outdoors here in Romania. Obviously, the trip is different to what we originally had planned, but that was exactly what I wanted to come here for. So, thumbs up, 10 out of 10 thus far.
It's lunchtime, we're in Europe, so Matt will be obviously treating himself to a lunchtime beer because when in Rome, Romania. Like that?
I did like that. Destroyed. So what's the plan now, darling?
Well, we went out earlier and had a lovely snack of gelato, which was beautiful. It was nice and hot outside. And now so last night we did half of the walk around the city. So we thought we'd go and do that tonight before dinner. So we're about to head out now, go do the other half of the city that we haven't seen yet, and then settle in for dinner. And we're hopefully going to have something traditional tonight. We have been obviously seeking out that food the whole time, but yeah, that's what we're looking for again tonight. So hopefully some kind of Romanian feast for dinner.
We just sat down at a traditional Romanian restaurant and ordered a whole heap of food. I've ordered like a meat barbecue platter, which is kind of what I've been craving since we got here, and I ordered a stew, and we've also got a starter of like cold meats coming. So yeah, it actually seems pretty like genuinely traditional. Like no one seems to really be able to speak English, so it doesn't, or not speak it well anyway. So we're I don't think this place is as much here for the tourists. What have we got here?
I've got a huge platter of meat, cheese, tomato, capsicum and onion. Traditional apparently.
Yeah, it smells good.
Alright, so this is Matt's huge grill.
Let's go in, shall we?
How you going?
I'm an ambitious man.
Do you reckon you'll do it?
No. But I'll give it a red hot go. This is not my finest hour. I have grossly misjudged how much food this was.
Alright, so we've finished dinner. What did the waiter tell you about your meal?
Well, when he finally came and said, "Are you finished?" I said, "Well, yes, but how many people was this intended for?" And he said 4. So that information probably would have been better at the start of the meal rather than the end. But it all made sense at the end of the story. So, yeah.
So I had I had stuffed cabbage rolls with some sort of meat and tomato and stuff with like a cheesy polenta, which is a traditional dish. Mine was absolutely beautiful. It was so tasty. The food servings so far, well, for dinner they were definitely big servings, so we're both feeling pretty full after that. I still had room for dessert, but obviously Matt has no room, so there goes my fun night.
We will wander for a bit and burn off some calories, and then who knows what I'll feel like.
Well, we have already done 20,000 steps today.
Yeah, after eating a 4-man platter, I think I can be forgiven for being quite full.
I could have done it.
Tell me what you think in the comments below.